No more second chances, guys, with season 3 of episode 5 of Power Book 2. And how many seconds in this episode did it take to get in to mentioning race? But 7 minutes, alright? 7 frickin' minutes. So about what? 420 seconds before they had to mention race, and hell, that's even, I mean, that's me including the intro sequence and the recap. So, I mean, honestly, I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. But let's just start the episode. I like the fact that the school thing actually does refer to the titles most of the time, but of course, we're in the aftermath of Detective Kevin Whitman's death. What I didn't like about this episode, right, is you've got them all trying to work together to bring the Tahara family down, but Sax completely spits the dummy because he thinks that the lawyer is seeing Kelly, is seeing a different guy. It's like, hold on, Sax, put your personal feelings to one side. So he ends up following her to this house, but of course we know the house is the house where they're keeping Lauren, the witness, alive. I just didn't get that in the slightest. It felt out of character for Sax. It did. Like, I'm not going to say this season he hasn't like had feelings for this woman, but I mean to like blow this entire thing up, man, is quite incredible, to say the least. And then out of nowhere, they sit down with RSJ. He agrees to it. He's in like, right, we're going to see our new tech company. We're going to Milan. I'm thinking, right, maybe Milan will be episode 6, but no. Tariq, Braden, and Effie go to Milan. Braden ends up getting captured. He gets thrown a beat down, which then prompts him into doing a meet. But when they're doing that meet, the reason he got caught is because the new Connect wanted to get a listening device that Mecca was going to go get at this place, but he couldn't get it because obviously he's dead. And then that guy found out, kidnaps Braden, starts battering him, but then she eliminates the competition, and it turns out the new Connect, this competition, is actually the father of her child, so she's just eliminated it, which freaked Tyreek out. He's like, if she's willing to do that, what's she going to do to us, sort of thing. But again, I don't know, this whole Milan arc, this episode just flew in. It really did, but Kane says to Lorenzo that Monet's acting a wee bit weird, that she might know something about Seek's death, and Kane presses Lorenzo into telling Monet. Well, Lorenzo do it? Yes, he does do it. He tells her. She doesn't exactly take the news well, kicks him out, but you think she's going to let him live. But she talks to Frank's widow, essentially says that Lorenzo's the one that put that in motion. If I remember correctly, was it not just Monet that decided to kill him? And then Drew and Kane killed him? I don't remember the word ever coming from Lorenzo. But even if the word did come from Lorenzo, I mean, it's like 2 seasons and a bit ago. Even if the word did come from Lorenzo, it's not like the rest of the family didn't have anything to do with it. Oh, but he's the father. They have to go with his word. Load of pish. I mean, honestly, then you've got Drew and his new boyfriend, the son of Frank. They eliminate the evidence for the CI guy in the hospital, the redneck hillbilly. And thank God they did, because there was a lot of evidence on that phone, to say the least. Absolutely frickin' was. But yeah, so RSJ, he's all happy. We returned to the States. It's like, right, what are we doing at this stage of the game, folks? What are we doing? Tyreek then gets into his bed. He then gets a text message from this like phone number. He goes into the front gates. It turns out it's Lauren. So why was Lauren just able to escape that house and now come back to Stansfield? To me, that doesn't make any sense. Why is she allowed now to come out hiding? Do not understand it. And like Tyreek, he's killed people in the past for less. He's got people killed for far less. So I don't really grasp why. Like, she admits that she's in hiding with the police and they're building a case against you, and he's just willing to let her walk. It's not even like she used the leverage, like, they know I'm meeting you here, but then he probably would have seen right through that. Either way, I'm not too sure about what the hell's going on here for Tyreek and Lauren, but he lets her go. He jumps in back to bed with Effie. It looks like Effie's going to finally tell him the truth, and then she's like, I love you too, and then just goes to bed. Fair enough. Lorenzo is getting drunk. He just comes out of a bar. He goes to get in his car. Notices there's a tyre with a nail in it. And then he goes to get the spare tire it. And as soon as he opens the boot, he gets his throat slit. And I think Lorenzo's been absolutely jobbed out. So he gets killed by Frank's gay son. Again, I just. Lorenzo, man. Top man Lorenzo, and he gets killed like this. I mean, what you could argue, oh, he got killed in a moment of weakness because he was drunk. But just to get his throat slit like this. And what's interesting enough about all this is the fact that you've got Kane playing cards with Drew and Diana and Monet. Are they going to be able to know that Monet put this in motion? Probably not. It's probably just going to go down as a random event that he got his throat slit. But then Drew's sleeping with this guy. So that it's going to come out at some point, isn't it? Kane also knows why Monet would want Lorenzo dead. So he's probably going to put two and two together that he told Monet the truth about Seek, and that's how it went down. I don't think Lorenzo deserves to die. I mean, it was a fucking accident. And if Monet was honest about Seek from the start, there's no way this would have happened. Because Lorenzo, I mean, I'm not saying he would have looked after Seek like he was one of his own, but I think he would have been a bit more understanding. But, yeah. To me, Monet's the one that tore this family apart, not Lorenzo. But I'm going to give this episode a 6 out of 10. I'm not a fan of the Lorenzo death. I thought the Milan arc was really rushed. Didn't really need to happen, but like you go to a brand new country and it's like you're back in the same. I think you could have structured that better. Anyway, guys, 6 out of 10. Till then, peace.